Okay, here's a quick update on my hives. I have 3 now, looks like successfully. This one was my weak hive that bees had all left and went to this one over here. Swapped them around, put some new bees in here. It's now going, but it's still the weakest of the 3 so far. But they're doing alright. I'm thinking maybe here in a week, if this one has plenty of brood and it can spare a frame, I might give it to this one to make it stronger. This one over here is of course the strong one. It was going gangbuster. It had several drawn out frames in it, and bees are just going nuts in there. They are super active, going in and out of their hive, doing a good job. I see lots of pollen coming in on these bees here. You'll see these bright yellow bits on their back legs, all that's pollen. And then we have this one over here, which is from a cutout. We cut into this guy's house. Actually, we let them do the cutting, and we removed the bees from their house, from the wall, and then the bees left the hive that I put them in. Then we found them again in the neighbor's yard in a tree. So then we took them from the tree and put them in that over there. And then I took them from that lady's yard, moved them over to my yard, and put them in here. I also went ahead and gave them some open brood, some larvae and eggs from my strong hive, because throughout the whole time I was messing with these bees, I never saw any eggs or larvae. So I didn't know what was quite going on there. If maybe the queen just never had a chance. There was quite a bit of comb in that guy's house, and I didn't see any, so I was a little concerned. And just try to make sure they stay in there. I went ahead and gave them some larvae, and as you can see here now, they are nice and active. They are working hard. After about a week of that larva being in there, I'm going to check on it. I'm going to see how they're doing. And see what's happening. Now, another thing that I think I've noticed is that whenever I first put the bees from the house in here, it had a screened bottom board down there. It was just an open screen. And whenever I had the first package put in this, there was a screened bottom board. So for over here, I put this piece of wood underneath it to kind of close it off, so that way it was an open screen down there. Over here, this down here is just a solid board. It's an inner cover that normally goes underneath the telescoping cover like that, and I put it underneath, and now the bees like it. So I'm thinking from now on, if I'm starting a new package of bees or a swarm, they need a solid bottom. Screens are good for mite control if you have mite problems. Depending on the situation, they can be good for ventilation. But I think starting out a new hive like this needs to be solid. So that's my update. This is some of the things that I've learned starting this year. Hope everyone enjoys.